On my way to Niagara Falls recently, I stopped in at the Magnotta Winery retail store. There you can see the address for your devices if you need directions. Keep in mind there's an Ontario Street in Grimsby, which is just down the road. It's only like 6 kilometers away. So make sure you have this correct address if you've never been there before. But this is one of their original locations, and it is connected to one of their wineries. So they do have 13 other locations in southern Ontario. So here's the general layout. I wasn't in there very long, but I used to come here quite often. They do have some nice fruit blended wines, table wines, higher end VQA wines, so quite a variety and a good selection. They used to have tours of their winery and special events and wine tasting, but that's been put on hold because of the pandemic. But here you see some of their selection. Different sizes of bottles, larger. You can buy them in case lots as well. So you can save $1 per bottle if you buy an entire case. There you can see some of the specials. I would say their prices are a little bit below the LCBO's prices. They don't have a big presence in the LCBO that I've noticed, but it's nice to go to this retail location and sample some of their, they have really good ice wines too. They have a Vidal, which I tried years ago, and it's nice and sweet and great flavor. So this is just kind of a view towards the back of the store. Now, Magnotta does own Festa Juice and Festa Brew, so you can make your own wine from pails of Festa Juice and your own beer from pre-made wort, which I've done both of, and they give you good results. However, this store does not stock them. You'd have to order in. So he says, no problem, it comes in quickly, but they do not have them in store, which is a little bit disappointing because sometimes I would just like to stop in and grab one of the pails or one of the brew kits or the wort, but maybe they'll change that in the future. So they have quite a variety of wines, anything from regular table wine, value priced wines to VQA and higher end wines. So they do a line of ice wines as well. I've had their Vidal years ago, and it's really a very nice sweet concentrated ice wine. So I would recommend trying that if they have it in stock. And the thing I think they do really well is blend fruit flavors with traditional wines, different styles of wines. So you'll have, apple, peach, pear, mango. I can't list them all, but quite a few fruit blends. Which of all the ones I've tried them all, and I tend to like the mango Gewürztraminer. I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, they have light rosés with fruit blends and Chardonnays with fruit additions, so I encourage you to give those a try. Again, for most bottles they do have 2 different sizes. Some are more popular than others, so whatever they have in stock. But it's a nice little retail store. The staff is very friendly. They can answer any of your questions. And you can check out their website. It gives you kind of a breakdown of all their different wines and varietals. There's the mango Gewürztraminer there. That's one of the ones I picked up. Has a slight sweetness. Of course, being a Gewürztraminer is a little bit sweeter wine, like a dessert wine, with a bit of a fruit infusion. So I encourage you to maybe try one of them out. So yeah, quite a few number of dessert wines as well. So if you want something on the sweeter side, they have a good selection. They do also sell fortified wines like vermouths. So when I was there, I bought the French blend rosé and the mango Gewürztraminer, and then one other thing, which I'll show you in a minute. So very simple layout, but nice store, nice relaxing environment. There's COVID restrictions in place, of course, for the number of people allowed inside, which is posted on the door. And some of the back rooms are, I guess, restricted because of the pandemic as well. But there used to be wine tours and tastings. So you'd have to contact the staff or look at the website to find out what's open and what isn't. And there you can see the Magnotta Iced Apple. So it's one of their ice wines or dessert wines. They also apparently have a sparkling ice wine called Vidal Sparkling Ice, which has had pretty good reviews. So they also have ready-to-serve wines that are chilled here in this cooler. And then right next to it, they have a lot of wine and beer brewing equipment. So I did buy one of those long carboy cleaners you can see there to the left. It's over 30 inches long, so I kind of needed one of those. I've been looking for it, so I did find it here. So if you're looking for some winemaking supplies, they have a decent selection. So corkers and stirring spoons, things like that. Airlocks. And again, they can special order in the pails of juice or the beer wort. Now they do also they have sparkling beverages, so it's flavor infused seltzers. So I think they have blueberry and grapefruit and a few other fruit flavors. So you can see that there in the cans. And here's their boxed wine. So I believe they have two different sizes. I think 12 liter and 16 liter. But the good thing about, I guess, about boxed wine is it keeps a lot longer than bottles. So once you open a bottle, it's kind of time's ticking. But yeah, a lot of people like the boxed wines because you can just serve as much as you need, and it stays kind of vacuum sealed. So there you can see what used to be their wine tasting center. I did read a recent review that they were able to have a wine tasting of a wine before they bought it, so I'm not sure if that's a special occasion or whatever, but you just have to ask the staff. But he did mention that the wine tasting counter is officially closed until further notice, along with the wine tours, is what I read on their website. So there you see the front checkout. And then just to the right of the checkout is it's kind of strange for a wine store to have this, but I don't know, maybe it goes well. So they have, I think, venison and a few other meat products on the way out. So if I would have seen that earlier, I might have tried some of these out. So maybe next time. But yeah, pepperettes and vacuum-packed different styles of meat. So I'll have to try that next time. Specifically the venison, I wouldn't mind trying. So yeah, interesting store, kind of on the way to Niagara Falls. If you want to stop in for a few minutes, I encourage you to do that. There's their website for more information. They are open 7 days a week currently, with limited hours on Sundays, just shorter hours. But yeah, a nice place to stop in if you're in that Niagara Peninsula area. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned for more videos. Please subscribe, and bye for now.